finally, this is what I'm glad to see. Man or woman, honestly. Man or woman. Is there being legal consequences behind you saying shit that is untrue? I was going to get to this in another show. We got Homegirl Roe report. She's somebody's homegirl. She ain't mine. She has been exposed. She has been outed as being a full-blown liar. Based off of what she went live about, saying that a black man hit her in the face with a brick. And that's why she had that knot on the side of her head. I could have easily did that, but I didn't want y'all to pay attention to that more so than what the show was actually about today. Understand? Because it's not really a laughing matter to me. This type of thing really isn't that funny. When somebody lies, and I spared Carlisa Hood, Carlisa, is it Carlisa? Well, the young girl's name, whatever the young girl's name was, that lied about a baby being on the side of the road and because she's a young girl. That's up for her parents' discussion. I spared her, but it is become a bit of a thing in recent discussion, but I'm sure this has been going on for years upon years, even more so before the advent of social media and, platforms that people could just say whatever they feel like on. That women have been lying on men. It's been more talked about, more discussed openly about women lying on men. And not just leaving it at the men, because the man that she was discussing, she actually swung on. We're going to get into the footage. I got footage to pull up. But she actually swung on the man first. So she initiated the altercation. She was the aggressor in the situation, but let her tell it. She asked for a man asked for her number. This was the lie that she told. A man asked for her number. Specifically, a black man asked for her number. And he was so weak within himself, he decided to pick up a brick and smack her upside the head with it. But there's evidence of otherwise, and that she was the aggressor in the scenario. Let's go to the video. This is brought to us by Houston, Channel 2 Houston, or is it Channel 24?
At the center of a viral video.
Hold on, let's go all the way back.
The woman at the center of a viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed.
Okay, so that's the knot on her head. This is how her face is normally to look. And this is apparently how her face looked that evening from a brick. Now, if a brick did that, I would expect there to be scratches. I would expect there to be bones broken in that. She shouldn't be, if a brick impacted your head, this is why I knew it was BS from the start. If a brick impacted your head enough for that big of a knot to be there, your jaws shouldn't be moving properly. You wouldn't feel like talking after getting hit in the side of your head with a brick that severely. If it was indeed a brick that did it. So, Let's continue with this.
National attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the Galleria with the latest. Bryce.
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Rhoda Osman.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osman hitting a man first.
So she's the one who, she was the aggressor?
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors.
So this woman has a history of lying and doing so for financial gain. Because there's money to be made every which way. Let's continue.
Alleged theft by deception and believes she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence that I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osman addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
And tonight, a spokesperson for GoFundMe telling KPRC2 GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Rhoda Osman has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers.
Rhoda Osman, okay.
Did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston police.
Whew. Appreciate that, Bryce. Listen. Finally, this is what I'm glad to see. Man or woman, honestly. Man or woman. Is there being legal consequences behind you saying shit that is untrue? Outside of things that can be opinions or facts, if you say something that is untrue and it could get someone in trouble or it could get someone jammed up in the law, in the legal system, and that whole process, if you say something that is found to be 100% verifiably false, there are criminal consequences for it. I'm for this. I'm for this. When I was young and dumb, I was like, fuck the law. But this is, I think this is needed in society, quite frankly. I think this is needed in society. Where someone lies. Not just on one person, you're doing it for a group of people. Because when she did the IG, you should see the IG. It was, look it up for yourself. I'm not going to review it on this channel. because I really don't even care about being on this topic that long. But look up that IG video when she first came out. She said all these black men did. So she was putting the onus and responsibility on every black male that was present. And in putting the onus and responsibility on every black man and male that was present, she made it seem as though that black men are just soft, weak, and don't do anything when women are getting. She was painting a narrative that black men are soft, weak, and don't do anything when there is a true issue present. So I feel no empathy for this woman. I feel no, I can't say I'm sorry if she gets caught by the police. And I used to be on some shit where the police was the absolute worst thing you could run into. To me. But I can't feel bad for her for what happens next. And she is a wanted, you heard him, she's a wanted fugitive. This is what has to happen in society. People, when they lie, I don't care what color they are, I don't care what sex they are, I don't care if they're my family member. If you lie in a fashion that, because what she was talking about was assault. And she was talking about being assaulted for absolutely no reason over a phone number. She was talking about being assaulted over a phone number. And turns out she was the aggressor. That's what the evidence showed. Now, we don't see the evidence ourselves because there's still an investigation going on. And the police can't show their hand to her possible defense, should she choose to hire. But it seems as though that she's on the run right now. She has no intention of turning herself in or being held accountable for any of her actions. They took down the GoFundMe. They refunded those good people's money that saw a woman in need. And when a woman is in need like that, who wouldn't be compelled to give? You know what I'm saying? But I sniffed the bullshit from the beginning. She didn't get a cent from me. I sniffed it out from the beginning.